We're going to be opening up Dimension Force today. I am going to give it a minute for people to pop in. And while we're waiting on that, just if anybody wants to jump in, I got a couple of sneak preview kits. We're going to pit those kits against each other and see which one has the better pulls. Quick update for anyone watching this. The announcement for the giveaway of the Lost Art Nurse Dragon Maid will be announced on the community tab of the channel and on the video itself in a comment before the end of the weekend tomorrow. So I just want to let you guys know I am going to do the randomizer and give that away. But yeah, so we're going to open up some Dimension Force today and kind of see how this goes. I'm just going to give it a minute for people to come in. Hello, everybody. Thanks for popping in. Anyone that's here, forgive me. I'm finishing a drink and a snack, so I was muted. We're going to go ahead and open up these Dimension Force kits today. I got two of them. Really nice field center, actually. I like those. So this is a pretty cool set. I don't know what we're really striving for from the pulls perspective of things. There are a lot of cards in here that are neat, especially some of the Pendulum stuff. I know some of the Therion cards are going to be big hitters. And, of course, we've got, what's the big one? Oh, Starfrost. Visa Starfrost everyone's talking about. Excuse me. So I'm excited to see what is going to be good here. So if you guys are, interested in this, want to see more Dimension Force content, we have a booster box video that'll be going up as well. So just be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to stay tuned with all of that. So we've got the really nice field centers. And like I said, for anyone that missed it, we are going to be announcing the giveaway winner of the Nurse Dragon Maid Lost Art from our last live stream before the end of the weekend. That will actually be dropped on the video itself in a comment as well as on the community tab. So if you were interested in that giveaway, go ahead and check that out. It is, I guess technically not closed yet, right? Because I haven't announced it. So if anyone still wanted to enter, you can go and check that video out. But I'm going to go ahead and get into these now. We got a few people watching, so hopefully you guys are with me. I'm not super well-versed in this set, as I have been sort of reacclimating. Oh, there are a lot of the Predaplant stuff, too. I've been reacclimating to the game after taking a little bit of time away. And this is certainly one of the more intriguing sets, so I think this is a better view. Let's zoom a bit and see if we can just fix the lighting issue. All right. So, starting us off, we've got Predaplant Bylsp, Ice Jade Curse. Ooh, I just completely fucked that up. Amphibious Bugroth MK11. This is a cool card. They added way too many restrictions to. Scareclaw Balone. That's the other ones. There's Scareclaws in this. Performapal Lady Ange. Pretty on the nose with the name there. Branded Loss. I know that's a card people have had some positive things to say about. Scareclaw Astra is pretty cool. Dogmatic Urgy, and Heroic Challenger Morningstar. These kind of go with some of the other heroics that we're going to be getting that were announced yesterday for an upcoming set. I do have videos in the works for Black Wings and other stuff that are coming out. I recorded a couple videos, and then my mic didn't pick up, so I had like a couple hours and recording stuff that basically was just meaningless. So that was a little frustrating, but what are you going to do? I will re-record them as best I can and get that content out to you guys. So we're going to go one from this side. I know generally with sneak kits, you're going to hit at least one Ultra or better, but maybe we'll get lucky and hit multiple. Heroic Champion John Grapier, Ice Jade Curse, Amphibious Bugroth, Predaplant Bylsp, Zombie Reborn. That's some awesome artwork there. Red Eyes Zombie Dragon getting some love. Target a zombie in either grave. Banish a monster with the same name from your deck or extra deck, and if you do, special summon that monster to your field. If this card is in the graveyard, you can shuffle a banished zombie monster. If you do, set this card. This is actually really cool, especially for like Shiranui. Ancient Warriors, Surprise Chain, Symphonic Warrior Guitars, and more Ancient Warriors. So I don't know what you guys think about this set as a whole, what to be most excited about. Odd Eyes Revolution. No, it's not Revolution. There's an Odd Eyes Ritual monster here. It's pretty too. Battle Guard Cadet, VLAN Hydra, Predaplant Triantis, Mad Mauler, and Odd Eyes Wing Dragon. Finally, this is an import card, getting a super rare. I know a lot of people were excited about that coming out. Another Morning Star, another Savage Don Yi, and Surprise Chain. I have seen some quality control issues with this set. Some people have been pulling some pretty rough shape commons and rares, but hey, misprints maybe. If you're a fan, if you're not, What is the 3 to the front? Is that the trick? All right, we do Branded Loss, Scareclaw Acro, Pendulum Scale. You can tell these are off-center. Devouring Sarcophagus, Scareclaw Alternative, Divine Dragon, Titanomachia, Therian Stand-Up, Odd Eyes Wing Dragon, super rare. Nice. But these are from the same, the opposite kits, rather. I think I did the trick wrong. I guess it's 5 to the front. That's fine. I was doing it to build a little suspense because I've messed it up 100 times, but... So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to do 5. I don't know if it's 5. I think it might have just been weird. Musical Sumo Dice Games. That card was memed like crazy when it came out. Scareclaw, Ancient Warriors Saga, Devouring Sarcophagus, Vivid Tale, Mad Mauler, another Plague Spreader Zombie-esque card, General Probe, and Navy Dragon Mech. Pretty cool. Another generic synchro. Is that this pile? Yes. Neither one's really winning all that much at this point. These are both pretty lackluster sneak hits up to this. Let's keep going. Devouring Sarcophagus, Vivid Tale, another Mad Mauler, General Probe, and I forgot to actually move these other cards to the front. So, that. Predaplant Emblemolides is actually really good, and it's a good target for instant fusion as well. Sunlit Sentinel, Musical Sumo Dice Game, Supreme Seamare, General Probe, and the names are killing me today. Peticiel Coverture. This is one of the Starlights, actually. Pretty cool TCG exclusive that I actually think may end up being a decent card. Wow. Are we not going to hit any Ultras on either side? This is kind of disappointing. Feels like at this point, any Ultra or better would just take it, unless, you know, we're getting a little bit later into it. Algul Mazera, Dogmatica Urgi, Branded Loss, Ancient Warriors, Heroic Champion, Ice Jade Curse, Amphibious Bugroth, Predaplant Biblisp. There we go! A secret rare Alba Lanatus, the Abyss Dragon. I completely forgot about this guy being in here at first. This is actually a really, really cool card, and generally one of the better Albaz targets, especially because you can send the materials from any Monster Zone to the graveyard with it, so definitely a good hit. I think that gives a point to the right side for now, for sure. Multiple attacks per battle phase, and also it does allow you to search for your, fusion spells. This is going to be a good card. I don't know where its value is going to settle, but it's definitely going to be a good card to keep an eye on. That was a good hit that kind of saved this from being just a lackluster opening overall. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the front. Sunlit Sentinel, Haunted Zombies, Lightlaw Medium, Ancient Warriors Saga, Crow Tengu, Ice Jade Curse, Heroic Challenger Knuckle Sword, Heroic Challenger Jungam Narpir. Don't repeat that, I definitely mispronounced that. And then Yakuza, Lord of the Eight Thunders. Cool art, but wow. Alright, well, we got a secret on the right. Nothing on the left just yet. 1 pack left on each side, so let's go ahead and move 4 to the front, see what we can do here. I'm going to go a little bit quicker just because the comments are going to be a bit redundant. General Probe, Reverse Jar is pretty cool. Symphonic Warrior DJ, Backup, and Zombie Reborn. So, the right side of this had 1 secret rare, Alba Lanatus, the Abyss Dragon, which is a good hit for sure. Let's see if the left can have any hits at all. That'd be a disappointing kit to buy. I'm hopeful for something here, something big. We want a Starlight rare or something. Let's see. Branded Loss, Scareclaw Astra, Dogmatic Liturgy, Heroic Challenger, Crow Tengu, Therion Stand-Up, Divine Dragon Titanomachia, Scareclaw Alternative, and a super rare Heroic Champion, Clavesilish, which I definitely mispronounced that name. So that is a massive letdown for that left-hand side. Yikes. That is not great. Whew. So, overall, looks like the right-hand side was definitely the winner with this good hit, Secret Rare. Certainly happy I didn't buy that kit. Yeah, no, thanks, Firewing4500, for the comment. It is an awesome card and definitely a good hit, but I'm just like, wow, that was kind of, unexpected. Goodness gracious, that's a bit weird. All right, so that was that. Thank you guys for watching. I do have a booster box as well that I'm going to open up here. If you guys are watching, I got a booster. We're going to go ahead and crack this open live on the stream, but I'm going to be back in about 2 to 3 minutes. So if you hang tight for a couple minutes, as soon as I get back, we'll go ahead and get this box open up. So I'll be back with you in just a moment. All right, guys, thanks so much for hanging out. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into the Dimension Force box opening. And I did pick up the kits and the box, and I said, we'll open up the kits first and see how they do. If there were some crazy hits, I was going to wait and say, let's do the box as a separate video. But seeing as we didn't really hit much at all outside of the one Albaz Fusion, which is good, but that other one left a bit of a bad taste in my mouth, I'm not going to lie. We're just going to go ahead and jump into these boosters. So you guys are, here with us. Thanks for popping in. We're just going to jump right into them. So Therian, Starlights, any Ultras perhaps, Dogmatic Etergy, Branded Loss. I keep doing this, I don't mean to, I just don't have a good grip on it. Heroic Challenger, Knuckle Sword, Backup Team, Battle Guard Cadet, Scarecrow, Balone, and another of the Super Heroic Champion. Just gonna cut through some of those, I think. Well, I love the art on that. Parasomnia Pillow, Crow Tengu, and an ultra rare. Nice, a No Punk Deer Note. Now, I do know some of the No Punk cards have actually been seeing some play in the pile decks, package decks, whatever. It does seem like a pretty good engine. I don't know if the card itself is that great, but you can definitely special summon a card from the hand with this, and you are able to revive from graves, so it's definitely neat on paper. And it's certainly better than we hit on anything else so far. All right, 2, 3, 4. All right, so let's go. Therian, Bull Ain, that's one of the first ones to go to that. Ledger Book, Knuckle Sword, Warrock Medium, Heroic Envoy. Add a Heroic monster from your deck to your hand. If your life points are 500 or less, you can banish this card from your grave. Target one Heroic card in your grave, add it to your hand. Wow, that's actually kind of cool. That's a good piece of Heroic support, weirdly. Weird sentence to speak, but here we are. Just a generic searcher for Heroics makes you want to throw some Clown Blade nonsense back together from back in the day. All right, more Predaplant, Exclusion. That's not an X-Saber card, is it? No, it just looks like it would be. Yamato Orochi, Light Low Medium, Predaplant, Devouring, Sarcophagus, Therian Tail, and Therian Cross. Nice. Come on, guys. Really trying to hit something cool out of these. I guess we'll just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do this a little differently. Here, we're going to build some real suspense. Go through the commons, and let's see what our foil is. It is an ultra red eye zombie dragon lord. This card's not going to be worth anything, unfortunately, but it is a really, really cool art. And I do wish that, like, maybe there was some crossover with the Red Eyes zombie stuff and the Red Eyes cards themselves, just like in terms of interaction, because we know both archetypes could benefit from it. But not a bad hit at all. Ultras in modern sets typically tend to be, hit or miss. So, go through the commons here quickly. Colonel on C-String. When this card is normal summon, you can special summon 2 level 4 lower warrior monsters with different names. Oh, okay, so this is a TCG exclusive card. It's kind of cool. Materia Reactor, Anus. Detach a material from a monster you control. If the detached monster was sent to your graveyard, you can set that card to your field. There's some cute interactions with that, too. I think Materia Reactors are a neat archetype. They just haven't made a ton of support for them. And for the foil, we've got a Libromancer Bonded. Pretty good. I really do like a lot of the Libromancer stuff. I don't know where they're at yet. I mean, it's one of the more neat archetypes we've gotten recently, but Vivid Tail, VLAN Hydra, Al Ghul Mizera, Symphonic Warrior Rocks. Symphonic Warriors are pretty cool. They just don't do enough. They don't have enough to, like, really, make any noise. No pun intended there. Odd Eyes Wing Dragon is a super rare. I mean, if someone could make a workable... I could see it being an engine, realistically. That down. Let's just do a quick run through the commons. I just don't think there's going to be much in the commons that are going to be new at this point. Reverse Jar. Change as many other monsters on the field as face down penetration, then return as many spells or traps that are face up from the field to the hand. Then each player can set spells or traps for the hand up to the number of... It's a cute card, but most of the time Jar cards end up being very ineffective. This is Yakuza, Lord of the Eight Thunders. I'm still continuing the journey to pull a Starlight live on camera. That would be my ultimate goal. Scareclaw Splash. Cool artwork. I don't know a ton about the Scareclaws. I think I made a video talking about it before I took a hiatus, which I tend to do sometimes. Just got a little bit burnt out on the game, but I have to get caught back up with it. Zombie Reborn. I mean, I did shuffle these up, so it's not super shocking, but we got 2 packs left on this side and only 2 ultras and no secrets, so Hopefully that's about to change, and it is Therian's Lily Berea. Check that one out. Secret rare. It's a plant. You can target a plant or Therian monster in your graveyard, special summon this card, and if you do, equip that monster to this card. This is actually really cool if you play like plants that trigger off of just being sent to grave. Like imagine if Dandelion was still a thing. That's a really good hit, actually, out of this box. Let's grab a sleeve for her. So far, Therian Lily Berea. Nice. I don't know what the value is at on any of this stuff at the moment, unfortunately. I mean, not that it matters a ton because it's pre-release, so realistically, it'll be a little bit before we see whether or not these actually paid off. That is the Super Curse of Dragon, the Magical Night Dragon. Really cool artwork. One warrior, level 5 or higher dragon. If you fusion summon, you can also banish monsters from your graveyard's material. Alright, so it's actually not terrible for Gaia support as a whole. Alright, so first half of the box, we got 2 Ultras, which was the Therian Lily and Red Eyes Zombie Dragon, as well as the Punk card. So, unfortunately, my reactions to these are just based on what I know about the cards themselves and not so much about, like, what I know about the values. Because, again, there's not a ton of value indicators on this, and even for the ones that are, a lot of the TCG player pre-order prices and stuff are pretty skewed. This Sylvan Dancephone is actually a pretty cool card, and I know people were hyped about it. Sylvans in general have always been a fan favorite, so. Okay. Ultra rare Exorcisters Magnifica. This is definitely one of the better Ultras to hit. I know that for sure. It's actually a really good piece of support for the Exorcister deck altogether. This is a level or rank 8 Xyz monster, but you can Xyz summon it with 2 rank 4 Exorcisters. And this may be their best actual card that just does a lot. Banishing cards the opponent controls with a quick effect, also allowing you to, you know, swap itself out for a different Exorcister and making it easier to synergize. Really, really solid hit there. I miss the days when Ultras and sets were better in general, but... No, or not better. Better is unfair, but Ultras used to actually carry value back in the day of things like Bujinki Bear. Ryan said, man, I'm so jealous of those pulls. Well, hopefully you get a chance to get some good pulls of your own. Therian Charge is pretty good. When you get to open stuff up, man. I know this set shouldn't be too hard to find. It's a cool set. I don't think it's as good as the previous 2. And I don't think it's as good as the next one that's coming out. So we'll see what happens. Libromancer Prevented. If you control Libromancer monster, target a face-up monster your opponent controls this turn. That monster cannot be used as any material. Yeah, that's actually pretty good, too. Yeah, people are excited about Therian. I'm excited to see what it does. These are super miscut, too. Not like the worst miscut I've ever seen, but just look at the back of this. That's insane. Quality control is on another level. Okay, next up. Secret Rare Visas Starfrost, and that is another really solid hit out of here. I know this card as a whole, some people have had mixed feelings on, but I do think it's a good card. I do think it has some interesting synergy, and will just be a card that people look to. Being a level 6 warrior tuner that does have the ability to special summon itself and also pop certain cards so it can trigger stuff. Someone just asked in the comment, I lost the name, unfortunately, but if I knew what all 5 Starlights were. So yeah, we do know Visas Starfrost, the Pendulum Super Rare, which I don't think I pulled in the box. I think I actually pulled it in the sneak peek kit opening. Yeah, so this card, that's a Starlight. Therian's the Albion Fusion is also a Starlight. And then the last one is... So it's Therian King, the Albion Fusion... Oh, it's the Exorcister's Xyz, the one I just pulled. So, and then Ghost Bell, of course, is the reprint one. But not a bad secret hit at all. 2 really solid pulls out of there. We still got at least an Ultra left in this box. A Starlight would be amazing for so many reasons. Scareclaw Arrival. I will continue my journey to pull a Starlight without having to buy like 10 cases or something. Certainly would be a really cool moment. I mean, we have pulled the Utopia out of Brothers of Legend, but it barely counts because it's a Starlight out of a set where they're a lot easier to pull. Libromancer realized there. Just looking for a decent hit, you know? That's what we're looking for. Okay. Mad Mauler and another Libromancer. This is Mystic Girl. Face up monster your opponent controls. Opponent can target ritual monsters control with monster effects. It's okay. Shutting off effects is neat, I guess, but it does it during the opponent's turn, so... I mean, it doesn't do it during the opponent's turn, rather, so I don't know how good that's actually going to be. Odd Eyes Wing Dragon is in here, too. Another good hit there. Libromancer Displaced. Ultra rare. Target Libromancer you control and a monster your opponent controls. Return your monster to the hand and then take control of that opponent's monster. If a Libromancer you targeted was not a ritual monster, that monster you took control of returns to the hand during the end phase. That's actually really cool. So you bounce your own ritual monster and then you get to take control of an opponent's. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're going to toss a sleeve on that. Pretty cool hit there. Couple packs left. Barring a shock, I think we're in for just supers for the rest of this, but let's see whether or not we can make it happen. Chosai the Ghost Stopper. It's neither player can activate spell or trap effects in the grave, and that could be good. That could just be good overall as some kind of like weird tech card to counter stuff. Orcust. No, wait, spells are traps, so it's not going to do anything against Orcust. Sky Striker, maybe. Immortal Dragon. That's Tatsu Necro all grown up there. Pretty cool card, though. And we've got one pack left. I gotta be honest, Dimension Force is not exactly the hottest set ever, but I do think it's neat. I think there's a lot of cool stuff in here. And for our last pack, we did just hit Motor Frenzy, another import card that I think goes with a couple of the motor cards that were imported in Ghosts from the Past. So it was a really solid box overall. I think, it could have been better. I'm not going to pretend it was the best box, but the hits were solid. We'll see where things shake up in terms of value, but we did get all of our expected hits with 4 Ultras and 2 Secrets. And truth be told, yeah, I do think the Therian stuff will do quite well, and we'll see where the Exorcisters end up. But yeah, not a bad opening. And of course, comboing that with the hit we got from the sneak kits, I'm pretty happy overall with this. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Remember, I will be announcing the results for the end of the weekend for that Nurse Dragon Maid Lost Ark giveaway. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Please like and subscribe for more, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.